So I have a camera here, and then I'm talking to Becky here. So when I look this way, I'm looking at the Bookish Kingdom. And when I look this way, I'm looking at the screen. And Becky. Why, hello there, friends. It's Emma here, the Bookish Princess. I have my lovely cousin, Becky, with me here today.
Hi.
Our mission today is to convert Becky into an army. I've already begun. Last weekend, we watched a whole bunch of BTS videos. We watched some choreography videos. I liked, at the end of DNA, the music video, Becky said at the end, "What's about to happen?" He gave me this look and then turned around, referring to J-Hope. J-Hope is mesmerizing. Becky doesn't know the names yet. We're going to work on that today. We're going to work on a lot.
I did write them down. So I have my multiple choice to guess from.
Well, so do you know, though, I found this confusing when I first was getting into BTS, is that they each have a stage name and then their real name.
Yeah, you told me that. I just wrote down the one name that came up when I Googled them all. I was like, if I learn one name, that would be good.
Well, do you know which one is the leader?
Jungkook? No, Jimin. Jimin, I feel like it's the one you always talk about.
Jin is the one I always talk about. RM, although I talk about Jimin too. Yeah. So RM is the leader.
RM is the leader.
Is his name on your list?
His name is on my list.
There
but he's not the one that you told me was the oldest. But that's right, now I remember. You did say he's the leader.
Jin is the oldest. RM is like the third oldest,
that's what
I
I'm
think.
Thinking of.
RM's real name is Kim Namjoon. I'm going to try today, talking to Becky, to only refer by their stage names so that you don't get confused. Because once you're ARMY and you love them, you kind of refer to them interchangeably. Like I might say Suga.
Like a Russian novel.
And then I might
say all of the names.
Like a Russian novel.
Yeah, every character has like 5 names. And because it's Russian, I don't know that Misha is short for Andre or something like that, and I'm like, who's this new person? And it's not a new person, it's the same person.
It's actually just like that, because there's Suga, Yoongi, Yoongles, you can call him by all of his pet names. When the members, like sometimes the like pairings of members have different names, like Suga and J-Hope are soap when they're doing things together.
Okay. I was trying to get
that eye roll is really impressive.
No, I was like connecting dots. It wasn't an eye roll. I was connecting dots.
Jungkook and Jin are Jinkook. Yeah, it's the names. It is not unlike Russian novel level difficulty learning the names, but we're gonna get there. So on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, it was recently BTS week, and they did a ton of amazing performances. So I thought a great way to get Becky more into them would be to watch a couple of the performances with her. And hopefully by the end of it, you will know some of their names. Hopefully by the end of it, we'll have found out who Becky's bias is. I'm curious to find out. I kind of think she's a Suga girl, but I don't really know. So your bias is your favorite member. Although with BTS, all 7 members are so important that
that's the right answer.
But they it's like I like that. That's why they call it a bias. It's almost like you can't help but love this one a little bit more than the others. Like when I first got into BTS, first I thought Namjoon was my bias. All right, I'm going to refer to them by their stage names so Becky doesn't.
I was gonna say he's not on my list. That's not on my list.
RM first. So RM is very bookish. He likes to read. He's the leader. Okay. So at first I was really caught by him, but then J-Hope is like one of the lead dancers, is just an incredible performer. So then I thought, well, maybe J-Hope's my bias, but the saying is that you don't choose your bias chooses you. And eventually I realized that Jin has my heart. So worldwide handsome, Jin is my bias, but I'm curious to see who yours will be.
We'll see.
We're assuming Becky is going to successfully become an ARMY. Becky and I have had lots of really fun travels together. We've gone to New York. We went to New England in the fall. So you need to get on board with BTS so that you can come to Korea with me. The first performance from BTS week that we're going to watch is Home. So if you go ahead and Google on YouTube, search Home BTS week Jimmy Fallon. BTS are amazing performers. I mean, you know already from what we've watched so far, they're amazing at singing, they're amazing at dancing, but what really draws you in is that they also are completely chaotic and ridiculous and just super relatable. Like, I feel like when I watch them, it's like me with my 4 brothers, like the way they act together and goof off is awesome. And I think Home is really fun because you can see the wonderful chaotic energy of Bangtan is really at the fore in this performance. There's Jimin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was like, now my sound isn't working, but it's just really quiet.
I like how all of their performances for BTS Week were at different locations on different sets.
Oh, wow. Although, I mean, that makes sense, because I feel like all of the performances I have seen are very visual, so
Yes.
it makes sense that they wouldn't just, like, use the same set and sing different songs.
Look, do you see someone? It's V. I love how he appeared in the mirror. It's so cute. V and Jimin are like soulmates, like
Okay.
best friends. Now
Are
that's
they our best friends?
RM.
Okay.
So we've switched now, right?
Different person.
It's a different person. It's
One
RM.
different people. One different people.
I like this. He opens the door and it's just this chaotic revolving room where like it's literally upside down. I just thought that was funny.
Just hanging out.
And the members just J-Hope in the back. I like it. So that's Jungkook in the blue bathrobe.
Jungkook. Okay.
There's Jin.
In the back.
No, in the front. He has the kind of caramel colored hair. He just winked at us.
Oh.
I should have prepared her for this better.
I was thinking about this. It's like The Hobbit. Like, watching the movie The Hobbit, I know all of the dwarves' names. But I still, like, I watched it the first time and I was like, I don't know which one is which. Like, there's 13 of them and they're all doing different things. And I'm like, anyway.
7
so
chaotic hobbits.
It's going to be slow. I don't know what to tell you.
It's okay. We'll get there. Look at this. Are we at the same point? Jimin is, like, practically falling off a stool. V is throwing stuff at Jin.
Oh.
They're all just, I like how crazy and chaotic they are.
Yeah. Yeah, and that kitchen was clean a minute ago. Who's going to clean that up?
Jin is struggling with the blender. They're just, Jungkook is doing pull-ups in the back.
Oh, wow. The cabinets?
Yeah.
That's not what they're made for.
You have to embrace the chaos.
Let's see, I'll try.
Jin and Jimin. Right?
Okay. They just switch places so fast.
Exactly.
Like, wait, is this?
I love that they're not. This isn't even one of the choreography routines where they are like precisely switching places. This is just them randomly dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, at least in the 3 performances we're watching, they have the same hair colors. So
I was gonna say that will be helpful because the last time we watched videos, they all change every time. I was like, wait.
Okay, press pause. So you're at the
Press
end,
pause.
right?
I'm not. Okay, yes. Now they're waving.
Okay.
On the couch, there's confetti. Somebody's gonna have to vacuum that up, but it's fine. It's fine.
They have a huge staff for that. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, that's good. That's somebody's job. Somebody's gonna take care of it.
Don't worry, someone's gonna take care
Okay.
of it.
All right.
See, maybe I shouldn't take her to a BTS concert or something because there's a lot of confetti at the concert.
I believe it. I believe it.
Idol is the next one we're gonna watch.
Idol. I think we watched a different Idol video.
Did we watched the choreography of Idol? Do you see?
But-
Look at that! Isn't that amazing with the full
That's
moon?
beautiful. Yeah, with the moon too.
All right, so Jungkook, the youngest, has a little man bun in this one, so it's easy to tell him apart from the others.
Yeah, but if I look at his hair, then I don't look at his face.
Okay,
and I
okay,
won't
okay.
recognize him in the next one.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
I know.
There's
Okay, I
Suga.
see now.
Yeah, you see the
Oh,
handbag.
Suga.
Modernized
Yeah.
handbag.
Oh my god, these crazy lights.
I know, right?
Is this actually outside or is
Yeah.
it on a set? Oh wow, so that was really the moon back there?
That I don't know. It seems too perfect. Like that might have been
I know.
photoshopped in. But that palace is a real palace.
It's a real
in
building. Okay.
Korea, yeah. There's Jin in the middle.
Jin in the middle. Okay.
Now we got J-Hope. Oh yeah, this is the one where we paused the music video so you could see the superhero
okay. I was
poses.
gonna say I thought I remembered. I know the song Idol, that I've heard it before. I've watched videos of it before.
There's V.
That's V. I was gonna say it's one of the. No, he's not a rapper though.
No.
So I was wrong.
Although V loves rapping, so see, maybe subconsciously.
He seems like he could be.
See, subconsciously, you're already an army. You're sensing
no,
that.
the list that I googled had vocals and rapping next to each of them, so I wrote those down to you to help.
Oh.
So this Jin again.
Good job. Very nice.
I'm gonna be like, if I get this wrong, I'm just gonna stop asking.
See, she knows Jin. We've made progress.
I know. 1 out of 7.
So that's Jimin in the middle. He's the one, when we watched the choreography, you were like, wow, those must be stretchy jeans.
Okay, right now, just now, I was also like, wow, that was a high kick.
Yeah. See, I told you.
Consistent.
I told you it wasn't the jeans. I told you it was Jimin.
Yeah, because these pants don't look very stretchy either. I don't know. And at least there's no confetti on the floor.
No cleanup. Thank goodness for that.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome? So cool.
Very nice.
Okay, so now we're gonna watch BTS Week Dynamite. So
Dynamite. This is a song that I like. I've been listening to it a lot.
That's so good. When I saw those roller skates, I was like, are they about to perform this in roller skates?
That would be pretty amazing.
Is this about to happen? I love the way,
like, is this real life?
There's Suga. Suga likes to play basketball. As you can see, he's an excellent basketball
player. And a green
player.
shirt is Suga.
There's J-Hope.
J-Hope.
Jungkook on the left. V on the right. Cleaning things up. See, look at this.
Good
Cleaning
job,
up
guys.
the confetti. They do not leave a mess. You can count on
good.
BTS.
I feel better now.
Yeah, they're not wearing roller skates, so that's okay.
Maybe next time. Maybe next year for BTS Week, they'll do roller skates.
It would admittedly be hard to do this choreography in roller skates.
It would be harder than it already is.
It already is hard. Roller skates would maybe just make it too rough.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. I'm dynamite. See, I feel like it would be really fun to learn this.
Yeah, for sure. I do feel like it's one of those things that you're like, it looks so easy. It's probably going to be no problem. And then you're like, wait, what? How am I supposed to do this?
I think BTS choreography is really hard.
Well, it's so precise. Like, it's a lot of, yeah, I feel like it must be a lot of practice to get it all down like this.
So many hours. I love this part, the way they like...
Yeah, the line is moving.
And they move so perfectly in straight lines.
Mm-hmm.
Jimin.
Yes. And the yellow shirt is Jimin?
Yellow shirt.
Okay, yes. I always get Jimin and Jin for some reason. I'm like, it's the same name, even though it's not. This is...
V.
In
red.
Yeah.
Shining through the city with them. So, Jungkook in yellow.
Jungkook in yellow. They're wearing yellow. And also 2 people wearing yellow pants, so... You just said Jungkook in yellow?
Yeah, with dark hair.
Okay.
Remember, he was with Jin
with the dark hair.
The
other one
Yeah.
is V. The other one in yellow is V.
No, it's Jimin.
In red is V?
Red is V. Good job.
Okay. Oh my word.
More confetti, but they have the brushes, so they can clean it up.
Oh, they're on roller skates.
I know! Isn't this great? I love that they actually did get them on roller skates, because they knew that we wanted it at the beginning.
Pretty good.
I know, right?
You know, it's not like the first time they put them on. Cause
No.
I feel like I would not be that smooth.
Look at
on
them
these
spinning
kind of
around. Look, at one
Yeah.
point, Jin makes this great spin. They're so cute. I love them so much.
All right.
So, what did you think of those three? Which one did you like best?
I like Dynamite best. I already told you Dynamite is my song that I've been listening to.
But like the other
that
ones.
was easy. I mean, they were all fun to watch, but Dynamite was my favorite.
So, do you have a favorite member so far? Who stands out to you?
I feel like I can't pick a favorite before I know all of their names. That would be silly.
It would. That's true. And their personalities.
Exactly.
Really
just because I feel like the trickiest part with the choreography is just, I mean, you said it before already, but just like they switch places so quickly and they do, well, and maybe this is just my own fault, you know, when I'm like, okay, these ones are rappers, so if they're rapping, it's one of these ones, but they all kind of like do different things.
They're all so versatile. Learning the names is harder than you think. I think when I first was getting interested in them, that was one of the things. It was like, I will learn their names. I will be able to tell them apart in the choreography. This shouldn't be this hard. I'm going to keep watching their videos until I can tell them apart. And then you keep watching their videos and you're like, these guys are amazing.